CJ, how do you feel like you guys close that game out?
Better than we closed out the Minnesota game for sure. Just we took our time, got the matchups we wanted, got stops, and used the shot clock, and I think it was a quality win.
What were you guys able to do to kind of settle yourselves after that third quarter? They were getting a lot of dunks, scoring a lot of pain.
Yeah,
Seemed like it was kind of going the wrong direction. You guys were able to settle. I think you shot 70% from the field in the fourth. So
yeah, we just took our time, didn't turn the ball over. We had a couple turnovers that led to easy baskets for them, getting confidence, and then they made some tough contested shots. But down the stretch of the fourth quarter, we knew if we had long possessions, got into the paint, or just got a favorable matchup, then we would be in good shape, especially with a 2-3 possession lead.
uh, Chauncey and both Ant had mentioned that kind of you late in the fourth quarter. That's kind of what you do. And those one-on-one situations, getting guys in ISOs, and then scoring is kind of what you do. Is that what CJ McCollum does?
That's how I eat. That's how I feed little Jacoby. So we got to be able to figure out ways to provide, and that's what I do. So try to get matchups, get to my spots, make or miss league. Some nights they go in, some nights they don't, but I can live with it because I get so many reps, in those spots on the court, especially off the bounce. But yeah, it's what I do.
What do you think of Anthony and Nurk's game tonight?
He looked good, man. Anthony's getting comfortable. He was efficient. Foul trouble kind of messed up his rhythm a little bit, but I like the way he played. I like his aggressiveness. He's starting to get to his spots, figuring out the game. Nurk was strong around the basket. I think he had a double-double at halftime. He's continuing to play like a monster, and that's what we're going to need on this trip and beyond. They got to be efficient. They got to be effective. They got to consistently perform.
How much of your all's veteran presence kicked in after they made that right? Going against such a young team like the Cardinals?
Oh yeah, man. We've been here. I've been here for a long time, and this is like my ninth year in the league. I've seen all phases of what this game has to offer besides playing in the finals. So you understand there's going to be times where a team goes in a run. There's going to be times where things aren't going well, but you just got to weather the storm and keep the right demeanor, keep the right attitude, and continue to put forth the effort in the right areas, and eventually you'll be successful. And if not, then you just lose a tough, close game.
You've been one of the better shooters in this league for a very long time. What kind of advice would you offer a young rookie like Jalen Green as we go into the shoot spot?
Yeah, no, I told him after the game, and I told the young fella as well with the bounce, what's his name? Josh Christopher. You really work on your skills. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all athletic, y'all got a lot of, upside in terms of what you can do in the open court, but you got to work on your skills, ball handling, getting the spots, shooting, the fundamentals of the game, the footwork. That's what really separates you and allows you to get through these tough moments because you can't always dunk. You know what I mean? You got to be able to do something else. And I think they're getting there. OG is working with them. So they'll be all right with Coach Lucas.
Go to Zoom here. Go ahead.
Hey CJ, Nasir's been through a lot his first couple of years in the league. Just as a veteran guy, watching him go through yet another injury setback, what are your feelings about that?
No, I reached out to him, and I'll continue to talk to him throughout this process. I know what it's like to be out for months on end. I know what it's like to feel disconnected. The depression, anxiety, the worry, the feeling of like, man, like I wish I could be out there. I know all those things he's going to go through, but it's just big for him to stay patient. Mentally continue to challenge yourself. I'm gonna send him some books. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to encourage him, but he'll be fine. He's young. He still plays the video game, which is nice. I didn't play the video game when I was hurt, so I was just watching mad TV shows, but he'll be able to pass some time with that. And luckily, it's his left arm, so I think he'll be able to do some stuff with his right arm at some point. And also, he can probably move around a little bit with his feet, but he'll be great. He'll be fine. This is an injury that players go through all the time, especially in baseball, and they come back with no issues. So I'm not worried about it, but just mentally, he has to stay engaged and not drift.